The views and opinions expressed in this video are solely those of the Fat Bearded Vinyl Guy and should not be taken seriously by sane people. Hey Vinyl Nation, I am Matt, the Fat Bearded Vinyl Guy, and I am back in the vinyl lair with another Too Late record review, where I take a look back at albums that shaped my younger years. Today, I'm talking about the 1990 self-titled debut from FireHouse. So once again, we go into our time machine. I started high school in the fall of 1990. This was the heyday of hair metal. A lot of the guys on the freshman football team were talking about this album, so naturally I had to check it out. What I heard was the soundtrack to my freshman year. Songs like Overnight Sensation, All She Wrote, and Don't Treat Me Bad were not only some of my favorite tracks on the album, but the latter two were also big hits for the band. But the biggest one was Love of a Lifetime, a song that way too many couples danced to at their wedding. I even played this song for many couples when I DJ'd weddings around 97, 98. FireHouse has the distinction of being the first rock band that I ever saw perform live. Tesla was playing the Brown County Arena in Green Bay, and FireHouse was the opener. This was just before the release of their second album, Hold Your Fire. They only played one song from the then upcoming album, and I have no idea what it was. I never even got the second album, so I wouldn't know the song anyway. About 5 or 6 years ago, I was going to go on our treadmill, and this was before it became a clothes hanger. I loaded up Spotify, and I was in the mood for some Tesla. I had, and I still do have, the free version, so I had to endure similar artists. And guess who came on? Yep, Overnight Sensation. Suddenly, a multitude of memories came flooding back. Thankfully, mostly good ones. Friends, experiences, football games, it all came flooding back during the course of 3 minutes and 56 seconds. After that, I was on a mission. Get the collection. Of course, I got the first album and a couple of bootlegs, but my favorite album after the debut is 1998's Category 5. I just think it has the best overall sound after the debut. I also managed to find a Korean cassette version of that album. Believe it or not, it came from the US. But I digress. My vinyl copy of the FireHouse debut is also Korean because it was never pressed in the US. It would fetch a decent amount if I was even remotely interested in selling it. I like spinning it because it reminds me of a simpler time when my life wasn't so complicated, when I perceived the stupid high school BS was a matter of life and death. If only 14-year-old me could see what 2020 would bring. That's all for now. For more music, talk, and vinyl shenanigans, go to fatbeardedvinylguy.com. You'll find links to my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you want more, catch Richard Tieman's fan show every Wednesday night. Catch this past week's episode to see what massively popular album somehow never got to #1 on the album chart. Go to facebook.com/fanshowofficial for more. I'd appreciate a thumbs up here and a subscribe, also a comment or two to prove to YouTube that I'm not a Russian bot trying to sway any elections. I promise to respond to every comment. Until next time, take it easy and I'll catch you on the B-side.